So hi guys, welcome back to Data Do Not Lie. It has been a long gap actually. Both of us have been busy, not able to connect online. Finally, we are back online today. But what a draw actually from India in the previous Test match. Just as we were thinking when at the start of day four, we were all thinking, if everyone were thinking that England were going to win it easily. In fact, India were at one point. England took a lead of 311 runs. Ben Stokes, he scored an outstanding century. Ben Stokes scored 141 runs. Joe Root scored 150 runs, and by virtue of Joe Root scoring those 150 runs, he has now become the second highest run scorer of all time in Test cricket, just behind Sachin Tendulkar. Joe Root has even surpassed Ricky Ponting, and now he's in second place in the all-time Test match leading run scorers. So really, that is a great achievement for Joe Root in that Test match. But then, yeah, England got bowled out for 669. And coming back to India's reply, India were 0 for 2 at the start of their second innings. And at that time, we all thought, okay, maybe India might get bowled out on day 4. Maximum, it might go till first session of day 5. But India will surely get bowled out. That is what we were all thinking. But then we saw a rear guard action from Shubman Gill, KL Rahul, and then Ravindra Jadeja and Washington Sundar. Like, I think this is the best rear guard action of all time, we can say. Three centuries. Shubman Gill scoring yet another century in this series. Like, whenever Shubman Gill has scored a century, India has always done well in those test matches. Of course, Headingley is an
And
exception.
for me, this was the most difficult century. For me, this was the most difficult century, and this is the best century I have seen. Like playing on fourth innings on fourth day, that too when 0 for 2, new ball in the hands of those bowlers. But again, Shubman Gill has yet again proved that why he was chosen to be the captain.
And also, KL Rahul also, he also did his part. He
KL
unfortunate
Rahul,
to.
obviously, he is the most underrated guy because if you see all the innings, he is there to face the new balls, and every time he has looked so promising. He has delivered yet again. And if we don't focus on the runs, if we focus on the balls of KL Rahul, he has played around 40 overs in this fourth inning only. And even Shubman Gill.
Yeah,
So they both
yeah,
along,
yeah.
like they
I'm
both
coming
played
to that.
around 80 overs, 230 balls, 238 balls.
Yeah, yeah, I'm coming to
Yeah.
that actually. KL Rahul has played 200 and KL Rahul has faced 230 balls. Shubman Gill has faced 238 balls. Washington Sundar has faced 206 balls. Ravindra Jadeja has faced 185 balls. And we are all talking about Shubman Gill, but the way Ravindra Jadeja has batted in this series has been really phenomenal actually. The way he has the last three test matches itself we see.
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
Yeah, the way Ravindra Jadeja, if only at Lords, if Jadeja had the support, India could have won the Test match at Lords by chasing down that 193 runs. So Jadeja is proving to
Another
be,
another
yeah,
another thing I would like to like start from this only because see Jadeja is in his very prime form. I haven't seen Jadeja play so well in his entire career the way he's playing. But again, I'll say that team management is losing the trick. Since your batters are in a very good form, you can take that risk of playing Kuldeep Yadav. You got to get 20 wickets, otherwise you will not win the match.
yeah.
Okay, draw is a good thing, but you are still 2-1 down. You cannot celebrate the draw. Obviously, it was a very gritty performance. All those body blows were taken, those very slow innings were there. That's very good. But we are here to win the series. We should not celebrate this draw very much because
No,
obviously
no,
we were in that.
no. If we had lost this match, means the series would have been lost. So at least we have drawn this Test match, and
That's
like,
the thing actually. Yeah, that's the thing actually because we have now been in 2-1. We could have easily been 2-1 up or maybe 3-0 down. Have we playing Kuldeep Yadav here in all the matches because because there is no other wicket taker right now. Even if you see Kuldeep Yadav, the kind of extra what we I say the extra uh, spice he adds to the bowling attack can be very crucial for India because again because I'm raising this point because right now even in the fifth match I'm hearing that Kuldeep Yadav is not playing and Karun Nair is making again coming back in place of Shardul Thakur. So again it's a very
very
I'll
brave
say
decision. Yeah. Yeah, very.
defensive move, I'll say. Playing for batting, playing for batting, playing for batting. You got to get 20 wickets, otherwise you will not win a match. Because England will be happy if they get a draw. They win a series 2-1.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
It's very important
India
to.
has to win this match.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. Very important to take. Yeah, coming to the bowling of India, actually, like the thing is, Ravindra Jadeja and Washington Sundar, they picked up 6 wickets in the second innings. I mean, in the first innings of England. But so it clearly shows that Manchester conditions were assisting the spin. So maybe, as you said, if Kuldeep Yadav had played,
That's the thing. Exactly, exactly. Because you are enlarging your tail because you are not putting your bets on Ravindra Jadeja. You are hoping that maybe if one fails, then other will perform. If other fails, the other will perform. But if you see the consistency of Ravindra Jadeja, he's performing in every match, so you can bet on him. Okay, he will be there at least he'll give you a 40-50 runs and he will consume around 100-150 balls. Taking that perspective into mind, you can plan out the things. You can go for Kuldeep Yadav or maybe an extra pacer because England is going for all pace attack. No spinner is there, and Gus
yeah, no,
Atkinson
I'm
has
coming
come
to the
back.
point today.
Stark
Like,
is there.
England have already announced their playing 11 for this fifth Test match, and the captain itself is changed now. Ben Stokes is not available for
Hmm.
this fifth Test match, so it will be Ollie Pope
Hmm.
who will be captaining England. And also, they have made quite a few changes. Liam Dawson was brought back in the previous Test match. He has been dropped now. Braden Cars is also not there. Jofra Archer is also not there. They have brought back Josh Tongue, and also they have brought back Jimmy Overton, and Jacob Bethel is also
Gus
playing.
Atkinson. Gus
Uh,
Atkinson is there.
yeah, Gus Atkinson is also there.
So it is. Yeah, yeah. What happened? Yeah. No. So it is pretty sure that the wicket is green top.
Yeah, probably, yeah, because in oval conditions, if you see, new ball bowlers will get assistance. So, yeah, mostly it
Yeah,
will be
and
a
all
green
the
top.
drama which happened, I'm sure you are aware of that. Like all the drama of pitch which happened between Gautam Gambhir and the
Yeah,
curator.
yeah, yeah. A curator. No, that was purely a curator's fault, I would say. Like, why he was the one who yelled at India's support staff. You cannot do that, right? So, I don't know. Like, media
Uh,
always hypes up all these things.
yes,
I don't
honestly,
think
I
so.
guess
We-
I guess English media, English men are still living in their
No,
colonial mindset.
but
They aren't ready.
no, like there was one interesting incident which happened towards the end of the fourth test match actually. Like when Jadeja and
That also.
Washington Sundar were batting in their 80s, Ben Stokes was offering to shake hands he was offering a draw. When Jadeja and Washington Sundar refused to accept the draw, there was a slight I don't know, like England were not happy with it, and then they were talking about they were giving bowling to Harry Brook and Joe Root
And
just for Washington
even
Sundar and Jadeja to complete their
no,
century.
the way Harry Brook was bowling was not good. The way he was bowling, he was just giving those balls that wasn't very good. But I'll say, okay, Stokes was okay. He was right. He went that, okay, you are playing for draw. Draw has been achieved. Okay, let's shake hands. But if somebody is denying you, why are you getting angry? You had to be mature enough that if somebody rejects your proposal, you got to carry on. And if I thought that India should have played all the 15 overs, and even maybe they should have declared also when there were 5 overs. They should have brought England also to bat because if England are making a mockery of match, Indian coach, Indian captain should also have done that. He
Yeah,
should have gone, no, I'm not ready for it. I'll get your wickets out in 18 balls. I'll play for that. They should have done that. But again, that's the maturity which Shubman Gill has shown. But if
no,
there
but
would have been Virat Kohli or some maybe I don't remember any other captain's name right now with that mindset of Kohli, he would have done that. He would have played for 10 overs. He would have brought you your batters and come on. I understand Stokes' point that okay, your ballers are like tired enough.
that's
They
okay.
don't
But
want to ball because they
when Jadeja
ah,
and Sundar are batting
okay,
at batting on those kind of scores, they deserve to get the 100, right? So you cannot
definitely,
stop them from.
definitely. And now that too, if they have rested the 4 bowlers, and if it was decided in the fourth match only that you will be resting Archer or all those, why they didn't went for extra spells? Why they don't ball? I have heard of all those fitness tantrums that they are so fit, they are so fit. Why? Compare your fitness to Siraj. He's playing 5 matches. Come on, who is there? Which bowler has played 5 matches and bowled with those number of overs?
No, I think Chris Woakes has played all the 5 matches, right?
Chris
So
Woakes, maybe. So he's playing this match, right?
yeah, yeah.
But again, Ben Stokes could have been a bit more mature.
Yeah,
If draw
definitely.
was
Like
denied, if they wanted
not,
to
not
complete
only
the
Ben
century,
Stokes
he should have
actually.
happily agreed to that because an international century is after all an international.
Yeah, yeah.
Ah,
There's not
go
only
ahead,
Ben
go ahead.
Stokes actually. Not only Ben Stokes, even Harry Brook, Ben Duckett were also not happy with Jadeja and Sundar continuing. I don't know what is the selfishness to stop others from other batters from scoring the century.
That yes, exactly. And in the same match, Ben Stokes completed his century. They completed that lead. They were in a very good situation. Even if they would have declared 50, 60 runs before that, the match wouldn't have changed much. But again, they went for century. So obviously, Ravindra Jadeja and Sundar were totally correct. It was justified that they wanted to complete the century. But I was not happy that the moment they completed their century, they went for that handshake. I wanted they should play that extra 1 hour, the
Yeah, yeah.
remaining
No,
time.
I
They
think
should have.
that was the only motivation was to complete the century. So they completed it. So they just shook hands with each other. But what are your thoughts about Joe Root actually? Now he has become the second highest run scorer in Test cricket in all time. Only Sachin Tendulkar is ahead of him now. What do you think about that?
And I guess he will surpass Sachin also. The way he is batting, the way that dedication, the skill, obviously, he has got those all skill, the mindset which he has. He's playing really very well. The only thing I want to see that when England plays Australia, in Australia he should score a century because I
Yeah,
guess he doesn't have a century right now in Australia. So I'm
yeah.
a huge
Even
fan of actually Joe Root. Even in South Africa, I guess.
yeah. What South Africa?
I guess even in South Africa, Joe Root hasn't
Yeah,
scored
yeah.
a
I think most
century.
of his centuries have come in England only.
That's correct. That obviously home advantage. Everybody gets that home advantage. But and English conditions are not favorable for batting. Also, that you should also keep that thing in mind. That
Yeah.
English conditions are not very easy. However, nowadays they are preparing that highway, those Asian tracks. But still, you got to give that. Now, since he is number two, so obviously he can catch Sachin.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Actually, the way Joe Root has been, I'm actually surprised like how he is able to cross Ricky Ponting, Jack Callis, and all, and come to that second place. But still, more 2000. He needs to score 2000 more runs to cross Sachin Tendulkar. And do you think that can be possible?
No, because England plays a lot of test matches and they prioritize their test match also. And even I guess now Joe Root will also try to go for this. He might try to pick and choose those ODI format. T20 he is not there, so maybe that's why I guess he can because 3,000 run he has an average of around 50. So he requires around yeah, he can break that. He is he can break. I bet that, but it will be a very close kind of a thing. Just at the end of his career, he will be able to break that record, I guess.
Yeah, just like how
And I
Sachin
guess
Tendulkar.
England and I guess England will support also, will give him backup also because they want to have their man on that list, and that too against India, that too against Sachin, I guess. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah. No, I think just
even
like how
even if Joe
Sachin.
Root will not be in it, huh?
Just like how Sachin Tendulkar completed 100 international centuries just at the end of his
Ah,
career, so maybe that can also be possible.
and yes, they'll back him up. Yeah,
Yeah. But
that's true.
overall, if we see, like, it was an amazing draw actually in Manchester. Like, we were all thinking that we want to breach Manchester, but this draw itself feels like a win. Now it
No,
is very important. Yeah.
I predicted that it will be a draw, either a draw or England will win.
No,
India
we
will
both
not be
predicted
able to.
England, I think. We both predicted England, but it
Ah,
became a draw. Yeah, but the
yeah.
draw itself feels like a win actually. So just like how that match draw felt like a win, now it is very important to win at Oval so that we can draw the series. So even the series draw can feel like a series win. So I think that should be the next aim for us. And coming to the match today, definitely I think Pant is injured. So instead of Rishabh Pant, Dhruv Jurel will straight away they will come into the playing 11. But what are your thoughts about Anshul Kamboj actually? Like I was not satisfied with the way he was bowling, Anshul Kamboj, or even Bumrah was not that much effective. They are saying that Bumrah's pace reduced a little bit. So even I think he's also
No,
struggling with workload management.
wasn't fit. He wasn't fit. Bumrah wasn't fit, like fully fit. He went for so many times in the dressing room for that whatever reason. And even Anshul Kamboj's pace is still a very big question mark. Like he's below
No, like
130, and no, I'm telling you, look, like bowlers like Praveen Kumar, Bhuvneshwar Kumar, they also weren't having so much very express pace. But the kind of swing which they got, the kind of line and length which they operated on was phenomenal. But I guess that's missing from from Anshul Kamboj's bowling. Pace is obviously a one big thing, but other than that, also his line and length, or so many times he's straying on legs, and he's getting those odd boundaries. He's gifting those odd boundaries to the English batters, because I guess a bowler in England has to be very control. Like the conditions are so that you will be enticed by all those things. I want to get those that five,
yeah. So I think Anshul Kamboj in his videos struck a little bit.
I want to get in like Akash comes in Raj. Yeah, video got actually stuck.
Yeah.
So I was saying that maybe in place of Anshul Kapoor, Prasidh Krishna comes in place
No,
of
but
Bumrah,
I don't
Akash
think you
Deep
have to
comes
go
in,
back to
and
Prasidh
Siraj is
Krishna.
there.
I don't think you have to go back to Prasidh Krishna. Maybe instead
So
of Anshul, no, Akash Deep, if he's fit, Akash Deep can come in, right? And in place of Bumrah,
no,
maybe
in place of
Arshdeep or
Bumrah,
Kuldeep. Arshdeep or Kuldeep will come in.
I don't guess they will play Kuldeep. That kind of news which I'm hearing on social
Then Arshdeep Singh will
media,
play.
I don't guess they are playing
Then
Kuldeep.
Arshdeep Singh will play. It will
Better
be like
choice.
Arshdeep Singh, Akash Deep, and
But again, very bowling attack. Very inexperienced of Jadeja in the spin department matches, and he's not in a very prime fitness. So
who
maybe
are you saying?
that will be a very difficult test match again. Coming.
Who are you saying
Huh?
as? Who are you saying fitness is not there?
Siraj, because he has played 4 matches,
Yeah, yeah.
and yeah, video is getting stuck, bro.
Your voice is breaking. Yeah, so I understood. Like Mohammad Siraj, even he's also having workload, but I guess he doesn't complain about workload that much. Whereas Jasprit Bumrah and all those Jasprit Bumrah and even Anshul Kamboj, Jasprit Bumrah is surely struggling with his workload, and Anshul Kamboj also, like I think it's still early days for him, so maybe we can try and give him chance in the test matches which happen in India and see how he can bowl. But otherwise, I think yeah, Akashdeep should come in today, and either one of Arshdeep Singh or Kuldeep should play. And instead of Rishabh Pant, Dhruv Jurel should come in. And will you continue to play Shardul Thakur, or maybe try and bring back Karun Nair or Abhimanyu Iswaran in place of Shardul Thakur?
I will continue with Shardul Thakur only because, but I don't guess he'll get another chance. And in this
No, because
series, because I guess Karun Nair will make it.
the thing is, Shardul Thakur is not bowling that many overs, right? Even in the previous Test match, if you see, he's bowled only 11 overs. So that is a concern actually. Like, look at how many overs England has batted. England has batted 157.1 overs. In that, they are giving only 11 overs to Shardul Thakur, which is completely unacceptable, isn't it? And
Yeah,
look at
no, I'm saying that play Shardul Thakur and give him more overs. That's what I'm saying.
yeah.
Play
Meanwhile,
him
if you
and
see,
give him.
meanwhile, if you see, Bumrah has bowled 33 overs. So surely that is why the workload is getting affected for Jasprit Bumrah.
Yeah, that's the thing actually. And Shubman Gill's captaincy also, obviously batting is going good, but again, if you analyze this match, overall match, if you analyze, India were never in the match, like India were never in the winning situation. Obviously, they played that draw out of that thing. But if you analyze it a bit more rationally, you will say that England played better cricket in this match.
Yeah, definitely, actually. But the thing is,
And
now that England have made all
no,
these changes, definitely they will also struggle, is what I am thinking in this test match.
that's the thing. But because if you see in the previous three matches where result was there, that were very close matches. Sometimes England were ahead, sometimes India was ahead. These were close matches. But in this match, there was a huge difference between both the teams that was visible. It was only in the fourth innings when Gill and Rahul partnership. Otherwise, if you see, England were all over in the game. They
Yeah,
got
the
that
one
huge
thing is
lead
that
in the.
There's never been a problem with India's batting, actually. I think except that Lord's fourth innings run chase, all the other innings when India has batted, they have done really well. It has only been the bowling which has been struggling for India. If in only India can pick up 20 wickets, as you're saying, then India can win more test matches. And another stat I want to give you, so if Shubman Gill scores 89 more runs, he will beat Don Bradman's record. Don Bradman scored 810 runs in Ashes 1936-37. Long way back. It's an old Ashes series. In that, Don Bradman scored 810 runs on his captaincy debut. So if Shubman Gill scores 89 more runs, he will beat that record for most runs on debut as a test captain. So that is, he has that opportunity in this test match. What do you think?
No, obviously, if he breaks, that will be a very good thing. But again, the kind of pitch photos which are appearing on the social media, I guess it will be a difficult track for batters to bat. So let's hope, let's hope. But again, if you ask my prediction, I'll go with England again.
No, but I'm going with India because the thing is that England have changed their captain, isn't it? Now Ben Stokes is not playing. It's a new captain. So many changes. So I feel that even England might struggle because under it's not easy to change the captain and straight away keep on performing well. So I think India can the way just the way India drew in Manchester. I think that will give them a lot of confidence because nobody would have even imagined at 0 for 2. Many people would have thought that this game is gone. Like they could have even got bowled out at the end of by the end of day 4. They could have got bowled out. But then KL Rahul and Shubman Gill, they batted out day 4. And then next day, Jadeja and Sundar took over and they batted out day 5. So definitely that is some achievement actually from India. So as they say, draw feels like a win. Even a series draw will feel like a series win if India wins this test match. So that is what I am hoping for.
But for that, India needs to win this match, and for that, India needs to get 20 wickets. But again, if
Yeah.
I seriously doubt that India can do that. If
Yeah, and
they
I have
do, that's
Yeah, and I have another question actually. Before the series started, when Gambhir picked Harshit Rana over Anshul Kamboj, we were all saying that it is KKR quota. He's always giving preference to KKR players like that. We were saying. Now Gambhir has sent Harshit Rana home, and they played Anshul Kamboj in the playing 11. Now, when Kamboj is not bowling well, then also we are complaining. We are saying Kamboj is not looking good, like that. We are saying.
no,
So,
no.
is it
But the
that
thing is,
our minds keeps changing all the time?
the point is, on what basis was Harshit Rana selected into the team? Question number one. Question number two, how can you promote Harshit Rana but because if Anshul Kamboj has performed well? Question number two. Okay. Question number three, now it raises the question that why Anshul Kamboj was selected? Why you can't play any other spinner? Because you are there, you are analyzing their net practice, you are analyzing their net session, you are the decision maker. So why can't you choose any other bowler? it does not justifies the thing that you if Anshul Kamboj is not performing well, yes, your that decision of Harshit Rana was correct. That was also wrong. This is also wrong. You can go with Kuldeep Yadav. You can bring in one extra spinner, or maybe you can play with Shardul Thakur as a third pacer. You can try all those stuff. But justifying Harshit Rana is definitely not correct because IPL quota, I'm strictly against that. That IPL quota which is working right now in Indian cricket, I'm not very much supporting that.
Yeah, no,
Now,
because
if you see Sai Sudarshan got out on zero, so what
he
you will
scored a half
do?
century
Okay,
in the
and
first
new
innings. Half century he scored in the first innings, and then second innings he got out for a six.
total 61 runs. Even Karun Nair would do that. 35 runs, 40 runs. Even he will do that. So you got to give chances, yeah, to anyone. Even to Anshul Kamboj, you got to give chances. Even to Karun Nair, you got to give chances. Even to Sai Sudarshan, Shardul Thakur, Nitish Kumar. You cannot keep on changing your squad so quickly.
Yeah, yeah. And
So that's
I
how it
also
is.
saw some reports that just like how they sacked Abhishek Nair, T. Dilip, and all those people, they are also planning to sack Morne Morkel and Ryan Tendaskate, irrespective of whether whether they win the last test match or lose the last test match. They are planning to sack both of them, it seems. Why are they doing
Yeah,
all these things?
I don't know. I don't know. But right now, this sacking is becoming the tradition. News are going on that maybe Gambhir might also be removed from this red ball mentorship coach role. Maybe Lakshman. But let's wait for the news from this credible source because nowadays such so many fake news are going on.
Yeah, yeah. But talking about, we were talking about like that many people are ignoring those fights and India is playing against Pakistan, all those things that we were talking about. But I don't know whether you have been following the Legends tournament. Like India has boycotted Pakistan in the group stage, and they were also supposed to play a semi-final today. That also they have boycotted, and India have gone. India have forfeited the match, and they have gone out of the tournament. They have sent Pakistan into the final. So, what are your views on this?
But they are playing Asia Cup.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe they
Are they
might.
playing?
We don't know. Like it's not. I don't think it's confirmed yet. Maybe they might pull out of Asia Cup also.
See, like in Legends League also, money is involved, but the amount of money involved in Asia Cup, Champions Trophy, and maybe World Cup is T20 World Cups. That's huge. Let's see if they boycott there, then all these things will be justified.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
I don't know.
Yeah, but that was
No,
a big
and
move.
another question. Imagine Pakistan reaches WTC final in 2027, India reaches WTC final in 2027. Will you boycott that WTC final or will you play? Tell me.
Well, it's very difficult actually. How can you do that? Then Pakistan will lift the WTC trophy. No, you can't do that.
So what's the point of thing if you cannot do that thing in some other perspective, but you are boycotting here? And another thing I'll say, like we are attaching so much patriotism to these cricketers. They are just playing. They are just getting huge fees for that money. That's really not patriotism. You cannot compare a soldier or a farmer to all these cricketers. Maybe if
Yeah,
you are comparing all these players, even the corporate employees, they are contributing to the GDP thing. Even they are the patriots. Even these all unnecessary drama of Shikhar Dhawan, all those going on. It appears as if they are the patriots living in five-star, playing in best condition, getting to all those best food, all those best supplies of the world, and then you are saying that you are playing for your nation. All those drama that should stop from all the players. I'll say, okay, you can boycott, but let's not portray yourself as a patriot. You are not because the moment your money will change, your endorsement will change. You will go and just lick whatever you want to. So that's my point is.
yeah. But definitely, I think that was a good initiative. Like India has taken such a brave decision. They did all the hard work. In fact, India Legends, they did all the hard work to qualify for the semi-final. They even needed to chase down 145 in 14.1 overs against West Indies Legends to qualify. They did that hard work, qualified, and then boycotted the semi-final.
So is it called off right now or some they
Yeah,
might
yeah, it's
play?
called off. It's called Pakistan are already into the final. Today, South Africa legends and Australia legends will be playing in the semi-final. Whoever wins that will play against Pakistan in the final. But in case Pakistan now wins the tournament, then it might be indirectly because of India legends actually. The way India legends have boycotted the semi-final.
No, so what about Asia Cup? If Asia Cup final, India and Pakistan reach, okay, 2027 is far ahead. Asia Cup is just arriving quickly in September, I guess.
Yeah,
Schedule has been
September.
announced. So what
September.
happens then? My question is that.
Yeah, it's very tough to. They might do something. We need to see. It's very tough to predict what will happen actually. But yeah, I think well, they are all saying that nation first, so we should also go with the saying nation first because really the way
But
Pakistan,
nation should be kept first every time. Nation should be kept every time. You cannot be selective in putting your nation. When there is lesser money involved, you can put nation first. But when there is all that World Cup final going on, then you'll say, no, no, today we'll play because it's a World Cup. So that's my question is.
yeah, yeah. Let's say like for now they have boycotted this. When we get closer to the Asia Cup, I think we will know whether they will be playing, whether Pakistan sorry, whether India will participate in the Asia Cup or not, we'll know as we get closer to the Asia Cup because surely if we are boycotting in these legends tournaments, then in serious cricket, serious tournaments also, we should be boycotting them. Then only it will be the real value actually. So yeah, on that note, I think it's going to be a very interesting test match today between India and England. It's a must-win match for India to draw level in the series, so that we can say that even a series draw, it looks like a series win. We can say that if we win this test match. So that is why I've gone with India. You have gone with England. So yeah, who are your players to watch out for actually from both the teams?
From England, I'll say Harry Brook, Oli Pop, and maybe Gus Atkinson. Three players I'll choose.
Yeah.
From India, Yashasvi Jaiswal, Karun Nair. From IPL, I'm choosing Karun
No,
Nair.
but what if Karun Nair does not play? You don't know, right?
I guess he'll play. I guess. And Ravindra Jadeja in bowling.
You have chosen Jaiswal also.
Hmm.
Okay. I will tell my players to watch out for actually. My players to watch out for will be Washington Sundar, um Ravindra Jadeja, obviously, Shubman Gill, because Shubman Gill world record is awaiting for him. So definitely Shubman Gill will be another important player to watch out. And also from England, I would say Jimmy Overton they have brought into the playing 11. So I want to watch out for Jimmy Overton, Gus Atkinson, and obviously I want to see how England perform under Ollie Pope's captaincy because Ollie Pope, like he's going to be the captain of England today because Ben Stokes is not available. So I need to see whether he can do well as a captain. So yeah, I will watch out for these players.
So I guess on that note, we can wrap it up.
Yeah, so it was an amazing draw actually. I'm asking another question actually. Which draw would you rate higher, Sydney 2021 or Manchester 2025?
Hmm. Good question. I can go with Sydney. That I guess that was the start of this habit where we'll play. Even if you remember that Dravid and Lakshman's knock of
Yeah.
Kolkata test. Yeah, rating is very difficult. Everything is special in its own. But if you ask me, in both these Manchester and that match in Australia, I'll rate that Australia match a bit higher than that
Yeah, okay.
because Australia has a more lethal bowling attack. I'll say even England is good, and
No,
that
but
pitch
the,
was also a bit difficult as
no,
compared
but
to
the
this
thing is,
pitch.
like in Manchester, we almost batted out 2 days to draw the test match. That is why I asked. Of course, Sydney 2021 was also equally good, where Anuma Vihari and Ravichandran Ashwin they batted out
Mhm.
the whole day to draw. Yeah, but it is a must-win match, this one. So if we can win this, then we can square the series. So it is going to be a fascinating test match for the next 5 days. So let's gear up and get ready for this last test match between India and England at the Oval. So we'll be back again tomorrow to do the review of day one of the test match between India and England. So until then, please like, share, subscribe to our channel Data Do Not Lie. Post your comments in the comment section. We'll be back again tomorrow. Cheers, guys.